Andrew Tate might be innocent, says his supporters and evidence. There has been no slowdown in the pace Andrew Tate's case, even though he remains detained in a Romanian prison. Jenny Alcati, an attorney who specialized in human trafficking, talks about the allegations made public by Tate in recent tweets. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video will discuss how Andrew Tate's case developed over time and how new evidence may prove him innocent. Let's get this video started. After having an appeal against his detention denied, notorious influencer Andrew Tate will spend at least another month behind bars. Mr. Tate, age 36, and his brother, Tristan, were detained last month on accusations of human trafficking, rape, and establishing an organized crime ring. Both men have said they are innocent. A judge extended their custody until February 27th, and on Wednesday, the Bucharest Court of Appeal upheld that judge. According to the judge's statement at the time, the defendant's ability to exercise lifelong psychological control over the victims, particularly by resorting to constant acts of violence, was a major factor in his ruling. The brothers fled to Romania 5 years ago, but the police have yet to file any charges against them. Polarizing online persona, on Wednesday, a court in Bucharest dismissed Andrew Tate's petition over his detention, meaning he will stay in police custody until February 27. Since December 29th, police have held Tate, his brother Tristan, and 2 female suspects from Romania on suspicion of human trafficking, rape, and organizing a criminal group to sexually exploit women. They have refuted the allegations. On January 20th, they were given an additional 20 days in detention. This past Wednesday, a court in Bucharest upheld the original verdict and dismissed Tate's appeal. Prosecutors can request the detention of suspects in Romania for an additional 90 days. Prosecutors have filed accusations against the 4 defendants under Romanian law, but the investigation continues and no trial date has been set. On Wednesday, a Romanian court is expected to rule on an appeal filed by Andrew Tate. On February 1, 2023, in Bucharest, Romania, outside of the Bucharest Court of Appeal premise, Andrew Tate was placed into a vehicle while speaking to media representatives. Tate told reporters that he was being led into the courtroom earlier in the day. "You know I'm innocent." When asked if he expected to be released on Wednesday, he responded, "There is not much justice in Romania." According to the prosecution, the Tate brothers lured their accused victims by seeming interested in romantic relationships. Prosecutors claimed the victims were forced to create pornographic content for social media websites, which resulted in substantial financial gain. Defenders of Tate have claimed that prosecutors lack sufficient evidence and have asked the court to consider releasing their clients and other suspects to home arrest rather than police custody. Supporters of his innocence point to the evidence, as well as a lack of any other credible evidence against Tate, as proof of his innocence. They also note that Tate has maintained his innocence since day one and consistently defended himself in court. Tate's supporters also point out that impartial experts have thoroughly reviewed the new evidence, and all have agreed that it is strong enough to suggest that Tate is innocent. Ultimately, whether or not Andrew Tate is innocent may never be known for certain. Still, the new evidence suggests that he is innocent, and it should be considered by any legal system that claims to be fair and just. Before the hearing, he arrived shackled to his brother Tristan and yelling at waiting reporters, "I'm innocent." During their appeal, the Tate brothers' new U.S. legal counsel, Tina Glandian, argued that their indefinite incarceration without trial for more than 30 days violated international human rights laws. Ms. Glandian is an international human rights expert representing high-profile clients like Mike Tyson and Chris Brown. She told reporters that the case had been influenced by outside factors, although she did not elaborate. "The system has failed thus far," she concluded. Her appointment will give the Tate's legal team a fresh perspective as they fight for the brothers' freedom from preventative detention. The brothers, dual nationals of the United States and the United Kingdom, have hired a communications expert to handle media inquiries about the case. In 2016, Mr. Tate gained notoriety when he was booted from the British version of Big Brother after a video surfaced of him allegedly assaulting a female housemate. Before being banned from Twitter, he became famous online for claiming women should carry responsibility for sexual assault. Twitter later reinstated him. He raised to prominence despite social media bans by advocating for ultra-masculine, ultra-luxurious lifestyle, particularly among young males. Regularly, he was shown in recordings flaunting his pricey collection of sports cars, private jets, and lavish vacations. The legitimacy of Tate's property acquisition, legitimately and via money laundering, is being investigated. Until that riddle is answered, the police will continue looking into his supercars and other possessions. Tate may spend another 180 days behind bars if the inquiries turn up sufficient proof. However, there is no concrete proof to establish Tate's guilt or innocence. Wiretap leak rumors have been circulating, and Tate faces a possible 15 to 20-year prison sentence if they prove true. Tate has published an email address so he can continue receiving correspondence while inside. If you're familiar with Andrew Tate's work, you'll know that he also took advantage of the ability to send personal messages to his audience. While he promised in his initial letter to supporters that he would bring you daily lessons from unjust imprisonment, as he endured the ordeal of having his iron will put to the test behind bars, I can feel them putting pressure on me to the breaking point. Confined to a dark prison cell, he is detained in. The only creatures I get company from at night are cockroaches, lice, and bedbugs. When escorted to and from courts by the guards, I always maintain the utmost decorum. They are attempting to instill hostility in me, but the phrases please and thank you will always be with me. Inmates are merely doing their job, and my guards must support their families. When times are tough, it's especially important to remember your manners. They hope to crack my iron mind by keeping me in unfair detention, Tate explained. Showing total deference to those around me is a form of subversive defiance. They will not be able to break me. The security staff knows I have done nothing wrong. They are conscious of the injustice. Because I am unwavering, they have learned to appreciate me. Take the words please and thank you and always remember me. That's the Wudon method of doing things. After the video of the alleged victim was made public, Andrew Tate used his official Twitter account to try and shed light on the politics. Jasmine claims in the video that the Romanian authorities are ignoring the evidence. He further speculated that political considerations in Romania were at play rather than actual criminality. Andrew Tate, a controversial social media personality, responded afterwards by implying that the police won't uncover evidence since they are innocent. He tweeted, "I am being held while they search for proof. We are innocent, so they will never uncover proof of our guilt. Any witness or concrete evidence proving our innocence has been and will be disregarded. In my case, the truth is irrelevant." He then emphasizes the political significance of the situation. The testimony and evidence that proves his and his brother Tristan Tate's innocence, he said, are being ignored and thrown away by the government. The predicament Andrew Tate and Tristan find themselves in shows no sign of abating. On the other hand, it's astonishing that they're being held at all while the inquiry is conducted. Since then, both have rejected any responsibility for what was said. However, whether Andrew and Tristan Tate are found guilty of human trafficking and money laundering is yet to be determined. That's all for today, folks, and we hope you enjoyed watching the video with us. Keep watching for more amazing videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel on your way out. See you next time. Until then, bye!